But we have seen government coerce conservatives into celebrating same-sex relationships as if they're marriages. So we've had photographers and florists and bakers and innkeepers. More or less anyone whose professional life intersects with the wedding industry has come under fire if they've declined to use their talents to celebrate a same-sex wedding. The most well-known case is the case of Elaine Photography. She's an evangelical Christian who runs a photography business in New Mexico. And in 2006, it was a gay couple who asked her, will you be the wedding photographer for our commitment ceremony? And she said, you know, I really can't do that. I believe marriage is the union of a man and a woman, and I don't think God would want me to use the talents he's given me, of artistic talents, to tell a story that I think is telling a lie about what he intends marriage to be. In 2008, the New Mexico Commission on Human Rights said that Elaine had violated the human rights of the gay couple, and they fined her almost $7,000. She then appealed this all the way up to the New Mexico State Supreme Court, which sided against her. And in one of the concurring opinions, one of the judges said that the price of citizenship is that Elaine has to compromise her religious beliefs and serve the same-sex couple. And when I got to that part of the decision, I was like, he must have this background. The price of citizenship should be that the same-sex couple just go to a different photographer. It's not as if conservative Christians have a monopoly on the photography business, or the cake baking business, or the floral business. And that part of freedom of association, freedom of speech, freedom of contract, and freedom of religion is that we can choose what sort of products we want to produce, what sort of wedding photos we want to take, what sort of story we want to tell, and that we don't have to be treated as if we're, you know, mass production agents of just, you know, we tell whatever story anyone wants us to do. And for her, it was the story about marriage. She had no problem taking pictures of gays and lesbians. The baker had no problem baking birthday cakes. The florist had no problem doing a get well soon bouquet of flowers. All three examples, the objection was to marriage. They didn't want to tell a lie about marriage. In all three of these instances, they've been sued by the government. They've been laws being used to coerce these people into violating their consciences. When ordinary Americans hear about this, they say that's a bridge too far. I thought this was a live and let live society, and the gay couple should be free to live and to love how they want to, but government shouldn't be coercing ordinary Americans into violating their consciences.